Guys, it's Oaks. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching this special edition about Achraf Hakimi, who made his final decision. You know what, guys? I don't want to say I told you so, but I kind of told you so. Remember how many videos I made about Achraf Hakimi and the hate that I got from people just because they didn't hear what they wanted to hear? I was telling you guys to be very careful and just wait until the last minute, right? And I know more about this than many people online who pretend to be expert from their couches, because I'm from there. I watch French television every day, all day. I know what they've been saying about Achraf Hakimi and how Hakimi appreciates to live in Paris more than in London and all that. But I got a lot of hate. I got a lot of nasty comment, even on my personal email, insulting me. I know nothing. You don't have any source. Stop talking. Stop saying this and that. I didn't have any source. I was just using a little bit of common sense. And I can understand that we have a lot of 10 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old who can't really connect the dot. They only know black and white, or black or white. There is no gray area. They can't connect the dot because they're still young. They don't understand how this world works. But sometimes when you see grown-up people pretending to be expert on social media and making fake theories for their own benefit, it's really sad. So, in case you didn't know, Fabrizio Romano and some other trusted journalists in Italy, France, and even England are confirming now that Achraf Hakimi to PSG is a deal done. 5 years contract until 2026, something like that, and it's going to be official in the next coming hours or days. Everything is in place. Inter are ready to accept the bid from PSG because Chelsea are not moving. But many people don't want to hear that. They didn't want to even hear that because they wanted to see Hakimi at Chelsea Football Club. It's not because you are pretending about something or you don't want to hear about something that it's true or it's fake, if that makes sense. So I hope that some people can learn a lesson in life, you know. Don't rely too much on social media, on speculations and on fake news. You have to use common sense, and if something doesn't make sense, most of the time it's not true. Don't get it twisted here as per usual, okay? I'm not saying that I'm happy that we didn't sign Hakimi, because when I was making videos like almost couple seasons ago about Hakimi, I didn't see you comment on those videos. So don't come here and try to find red flags on what I'm saying. I'm not happy because I wanted to see Hakimi. I wanted to beat PSG because I hate them. You know, this is a family thing. We fight all the time. If they get one over me, I'm not gonna sleep for a couple weeks and all that. So I wanted Hakimi, not necessarily in the football field, but in the bragging right, because I don't really believe that Hakimi was going to solve our problems at Chelsea Football Club. We don't have a problem creating chances. We have a problem finishing those chances. And if we can get a striker, a killer in front, man, we are going to score goals for fun. Hakimi was going to add to another dimension because he got also the end product. But I don't think that he's going to do better than Reece James, better than Azpilicueta, or better than Livramento, or, you know, even Callum Hudson-Odoi. Come on, we have great players. We are just missing somebody in front, and that is just my opinion. So all I can tell you, my friend, is that be calm. Calma, okay? It's not done yet. We never know. Maybe Marina could go with a cheeky bid the last minute and get Hakimi. I doubt about it, but I still think that we could do something the last minute, but if it doesn't happen, be calm. We are good. We are good. Because remember, a couple weeks ago, nobody knew who Hakimi was, right? Well, I am exaggerating here because everybody knows who Achraf Hakimi is, because he's a good player playing for Inter. But what I'm trying to say here is that we always jump to check on somebody's videos on social media, on YouTube, after being linked with, and then we make a conclusion all of a sudden, oh, we need him. If we were not linked with him, nobody was going to talk about Hakimi the way we are talking about him today. I hope this makes sense. So we're going to be linked with somebody else tomorrow, and we are going to switch and start praising that player that is the second coming of Jesus, coming to solve every problem at Chelsea Football Club. That's what we do. So we miss out on one target, but still thousands of them out there that we're going to jump and start praising. I think it's a big lesson for Chelsea community to stop making fake theories that will fit our agendas. You know what I mean? And stop calling people fake news just because they don't tell you what you want to hear, or it's not going to the sense of your agenda. I've seen people calling Fabrizio Romano fake news because he said that Hakimi is more close to PSG than Chelsea Football Club. And they call people like the Sun, okay, or Dimazio. They are good sources, or ex-employees from somewhere. Is a good source because he told us what we wanted to hear, which is Hakimi already agreed terms with Chelsea and would prefer Chelsea over PSG. What is happening at the end? Nothing. Fake news. Hakimi chose PSG instead of Chelsea Football Club. So where are you now, Mr. Genius? Mr. Couch Expert, where are you now? You sold us Hakimi, but at the end, we don't have Hakimi. So that means fake news. But unfortunately, that's what people want to hear. Nowadays, you tell me lies, I will praise you. You tell me the truth, I will punish you. It is what it is. It's the new generation thing. Is a Chelsea thing. I'm happy that this is finally over, so people can go back to the basics, start talking about football, and start talking about some important things in life, because it was so toxic in the Chelsea community. I've never seen a topic divide people like this. The pro Hakimi and the so-called anti-Hakimi, just because you didn't support the idea or you were negative. But you know what? We are Chelsea fans. We're gonna move on and we're gonna get even better players, and don't worry about anything. Now, what next? Inter want Zappacosta because they told Chelsea, listen, you buy Hakimi cash, okay? And then we're going to start negotiating for your players, okay? We don't want to make some kind of swap deals. All we want is cash first so we can finish our debt. And then we're going to talk about your players. Now it's up to Marina not to make the situation complicated for them. Somebody like Zappacosta, whatever money they're going to offer you, take the money and run, man. Because we always end up by keeping the dead wood in the team that we pay crazy amount of money every week, and they don't do anything. And we outprice them on the market. Somebody like Alonso, somebody like Zappacosta, or Emerson Palmieri. Man, take whatever money you take, get rid of them, and let's move on to the next target.